Wow, Trae Young is a certified superstar after that one. Nobody can tell me right now that Trae Young isn't a superstar. The Atlanta Hawks win game 1, 116 to 113 in an amazing fashion, and Trae Young dropped a near 50 points. He dropped 48 points, 11 assists, and 7 rebounds, going 17 for 34 from the field and playing 41 minutes. This was a crazy game, but before we get on to the video, make sure to subscribe for, instant post-game recaps of the NBA playoffs, so you don't want to miss another video. So make sure to comment, hit that like button, and let's get right into the video. So I want to talk about Trae Young. Again, amazing game tonight. I was surprised how the Bucks were guarding that high pick and roll. They were going underneath a lot of times. Sometimes they would go too high. It was very inconsistent the way the Bucks played defense on Trae Young, because Trae Young had so many floaters, wide open teardroppers that he would just get easily. And again, Trae Young also had that crazy three-pointer shot where, he did a crossover, and then I believe his Holiday went the other way, and Trae Young had enough time to shimmy, and he hit the three. That was an ice-cold shot, man. It's pretty much viral on Twitter and Instagram. You'll probably see if you go there, but man, that shot was insane. Trae Young had to hit the shimmy on all of us, but man, like I said again, just bad screen coverage defense by the Bucks, because that's unacceptable, man. The Bucks clearly knew that what the game plan is for the Atlanta Hawks. Do the high screen pick and roll. Trae Young's either going to do a floater or he's going to throw an alley-oop to the center. So yeah, that's basically what was the story of this game. But let's talk about the full everything about the game. So to start off, the Hawks did come out a little slow than expected. They weren't getting to their spots, and it just didn't seem like they kind of came out to play, because the first quarter was a little slow and sloppy, but the Bucks came out early with the transition points. Giannis had another big game, 34 points, 9 assists, 12 rebounds, going 14 for 25 from the field and playing 41 minutes. Again, Giannis had some big plays tonight. I can't complain. He was in the paint. He was physical, opposing his will, and again, that I believe he had 34 points, came a lot from alley-oops, driving to the paint, and he even had some fadeaway jumpers, which was surprising to see. But man, in the third quarter, that was where this game honestly picked up. The Hawks went on a run, then the Bucks went on a run, but the ball movement in the third quarter was crazy. I want to talk about John Collins in the fourth quarter. He doesn't get enough respect, but John Collins in this game had, I believe, a double-double. Yeah, he did. 23 points, 15 rebounds, going 11 for 16 from the field. The Hawks wouldn't have won this game if it wasn't for John Collins. I'm going to say it right now, because John Collins had some amazing rebounds and putbacks when it was needed, to be honest. And obviously, we know at the end in the fourth quarter, he hit that dagger three-pointer to, I believe, tie it up, yep. His rebounds and athleticism was definitely needed. His putbacks in the fourth quarter, John Collins' effort overall on the boards and his scoring was definitely needed. Clint Capella with that crazy rebound and put back to, I believe, go up by 1 in the fourth quarter with 2 minutes left as well. He had 12 points, 19 rebounds. He was a pest on the boards tonight. Bogdanovic couldn't quite get it going tonight. He had 4 points, 1 for 6 in the field. Kevin Huerter, another decent game, but he couldn't get it going from the 3. He had 13 points, 5 for 12 from the field. But the fourth quarter was absolutely crazy at the ending, especially this. I know the series is going to be a tough one. And any team can honestly take it, but right now I have the Hawks winning it. Obviously, you can say recency bias, but the way I see the Hawks fighting right now, it just seems like nobody can stop them. And obviously with Trae Young, anything can happen. But let's talk about Jrue Holiday. He was big tonight, hitting dagger shots in the third and fourth quarter when it was desperately needed. Holiday had 33 points, 10 assists, 4 rebounds, going 5 for 12 from the three-point land and 14 for 25 from the field. Big game from him. Chris Middleton couldn't quite get it going tonight. 0 for 9 from the three-point land. He only had 15 points. So basically the Giannis and Jrue Holiday show. Nobody else really contributed that much. But man, Trae Young is an absolute animal. His deep threes, his floater game. He barely misses floaters. He shot 34 shots tonight. Nobody can tell me that Trae Young isn't a certified superstar. Twitter's absolutely blowing up talking about Trae Young. I believe it's the Hawks' first conference final win in something like 50 years, 69 years, but man, he almost had 50 points. He's now tied for second for most points by a Hawks player in a playoff game with 48 points. He joins Luka Doncic as one of the only players aged 22 or younger with a 45-point, 10-assist playoff game in NBA history. So Trae Young, another legendary performance, putting up great numbers. And the thing I wanted to point out was his crazy alley-oop pass off the backboard. Comment in the comment section if you guys know what I'm talking about. But to John Collins, he threw this. It was a pick and roll, high pick and roll, I believe, and they're both rolling to the paint. Trae Young throws this crazy off the backboard alley-oop pass to John Collins. John Collins catches it and dunks it, and that was a crazy play, high IQ play, and that shows a chemistry that's formed over the season, and both of them know, when to roll, when to cut, and that's what's, really making this team so dangerous. To be fair, the Bucks did put up a fight. It's not like the Hawks were, it was they had a big lead at one point, because the Bucks did go on a 13-2 run in the fourth quarter, but then obviously the Hawks rallied together and came back to win the game. But Clint Capella with that clutch rebound and putback, that was honestly crazy. And these NBA Finals have been so interesting to watch, because imagine if we get to see the Hawks versus Suns in the finals. That would be crazy. I would never expect before the season started to see a Suns versus Hawks playoff, or not even a playoff, the final series. So that's going to be absolutely crazy. But man, I don't want to keep you guys holding that long. Get in the comments section. Let me know what you guys think about Trae Young's spectacular performance tonight. Even Giannis had a big game. Drew Holiday had a big game. And John Collins, very underrated. I want him to get way more credit with his rebounding, because if it wasn't for his rebounds, the Atlanta Hawks don't end up winning this game. So, a lot of props go to John Collins for his amazing athleticism plays and, putbacks, and obviously the clutch rebound by Clint Capella and to put it back up. But man, the Hawks really did battle for this one, winning 116-113, and this is going to be an exciting series, I can already tell. But make sure to subscribe, hit that like button, and with all that being said, I'm out. Peace.